hard to capture, extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifesting. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the manga. And obviously, if you're an anime only fan, I thank you for your support, but this is the time of the month where a lot of the content on the channel is going to be spoiler heavy, so I thank you for your support. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the discussion. So I want to keep it real with you guys, right? Like, I know a lot of people meme about the fact that Sasuke, I'm out of chakra. Like, I mean, hell, I'm guilty of it too. You know what I mean? Breaking news memes I've done with Sasuke being out of chakra. Like, I got no room to talk about that, but I think that we focus so much on the fact that Sasuke's chakra reserves needs an OnlyFans and needs a Patreon account in order to recover. The fact is that we're missing that Naruto also needs to be put under scrutiny here, because when you look at this dude's character, I mean, they started this in Naruto Gaiden where Kurama got on a Naruto and said like, hey, all these years being behind a desk, it's made you pretty rusty. And we know that Naruto does take time every now and then to train Boruto. I mean, we see it in the sparring match that takes place in chapter 16. We also see it in the Naruto Restin novel where Naruto trains with Boruto, even though he's got that chakra illness condition, which I'm gonna touch on in a future video. But you also have other little small moments where Naruto does work with Boruto like you see in the manga. But the fact of the matter is that even with that light sparring with Boruto, Boruto's not powerful enough to get Naruto a position to where he's going to be able to knock the rust off, and Sasuke's too busy going through all those Otsutuski dimensions that unless you count all the times that Naruto bunker busts Hinata, there's no way that Naruto's getting any real work. And so that brings me to this question right here. Are we at a point now to where Naruto strongly needs to consider actually training? And I'm going to say yes. I think as Hokage, Naruto's gotten way too comfortable, and I think that losing to Isshiki Otsutsuki not once but twice, because we all know when this current fight against Isshiki ends, Naruto more than likely is gonna have lost, or he's gonna be in a situation where he struggled mightily. And I mean, if we go by the events of chapter 49, technically he lost that fight because Sasuke had to step in and they turned into a handicap match. So the fact of the matter is this: Naruto knows that, hey, this guy isn't even at his full power, he's dogging me out. Naruto needs to go back and start training, and Naruto is the ultimate cheat code when it comes to getting more powerful, because he knows about what the distance is between himself and Isshiki. So the fact of the matter is that Naruto can do what Kakashi trained him to do when you go back to the Akatsuki suppression arc, when Naruto's learning to incorporate a change in chakra nature, essentially split up the work with the shadow clones, and all that experience as well as the fatigue is gonna be passed on to the shadow clones. But this gives Naruto an opportunity to start making gains. That method of training, Kakashi said it himself, it's one of those things to where yes, Naruto's going to be highly exhausted, but because of Naruto's massive chakra reserves, he's the only one who can undergo that level of training. I think this is the best way to beef Naruto up in a very quick manner, and I think that you can do this without compromising the fact that yes, Boruto's the main character. Miss me with that bullshit argument, but you can tell this story and not actually compromise Boruto. And because Ikimoto loves to reference Dragon Ball, you just do the same thing that they did in the Dragon Ball franchise once they got past chapter 138. I believe that's when the Saiyan saga starts in the Dragon Ball manga. But basically what Akira Toriyama started doing is he started putting Goku on the back burner and kind of putting the spotlight on Gohan low key. When you go through the first 3 arcs at the very least, you're getting a lot of that stuff from Gohan's perspective, and then Goku will be brought in towards the end. You can use this as an opportunity to showcase Boruto's growth, but because Naruto is doing that training in the background, it gives you the opportunity to where Naruto can step in to take down an opponent that Boruto's not strong enough yet to actually take down. You save the moment for when Naruto actually passes on the torch to Boruto, and it actually be earned when he passes it on to Boruto, when Boruto finally masters everything. The fact that Boruto has an Otsutsuki inside of him and Boruto's already a generational talent, I think think you take the same approach they did with Goku and Gohan when it came to the Cell stuff. They slowly built up over the course, if I'm not mistaken, of 200 chapters, teasing and hinting at the fact that not only is Gohan a prodigy, but Gohan has a monster power hidden inside of him. I think you do the same thing here. We all know that Boruto's got this monster power inside of him. He's got the genius skills of Minato, but the fact is now we need something to where Boruto's not powerful enough yet. If Boruto takes down Isshiki or somebody like that, it's not gonna feel earned. It's gonna feel just like it did when Isshiki was taken down by Boruto and Naruto, even though they built in the excuse of, oh well, Ishiki's body was damaged from inhaling all those gases, and when you get to the Momoshiki fight, Naruto willingly allowed his son to kill Momoshiki, that way he could get the experience in battle, as we know from the Sasuke Shinden novel, the teacher's star pupil. But I think that giving something like this to Naruto opens up the door for him to refine some of that hidden power Naruto still has inside of himself. He has chakra from all 9 Biju. Naruto has 3 Kekkei Genkai at his disposal. I think now's the time we see Naruto step up to the plate and kind of still be Hokage, but actually take some training seriously. However, I want to know from you guys, do you guys think this is a good idea? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.